Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family. Welcome to Wimbledon Spiritualist Church, where the power of spirit is ever present and we embrace an independent perspective. It's good to see familiar and new faces in our congregation, and we also say a big hello to everyone joining us live on YouTube and Facebook. My opening reading. You can recognize a warrior of light by the look in his eye. Warriors of light are in the world. They form part of the world, and they were sent into the world without saddlebags or sandals. They are often cowardly. They do not always act correctly. Warriors of light are wounded by the most foolish things. They worry about trivialities. They believe themselves incapable of growing. Warriors of light sometimes believe themselves unworthy of any blessing or miracle. Warriors of light often ask themselves what they are doing here. Often they find their lives meaningless. That is why they are warriors of light, because they fail, because they ask questions, because they keep looking for a meaning. And in the end, they will find it. That was from Manual of the Warrior of Light by Paulo Coelho. It is a pleasure to introduce our guest medium for today, Mary Dixie, who will open our service in prayer. Thank you, Mary.
Good morning, everybody here and online. And thank you for that reading, Phil. I read that years ago and hadn't remembered that part, but I disagree with some and I agree with most of it, but there you go. All right. Light of light, that which we call God. Thank you for bringing us here safely, here in the church and those watching online. I would ask that this day that I be used well and wisely in thy service, and that all those of love and light that wish to make themselves known would come forward and do so. And that all will be said and done in truth, light, love and honesty. Amen.
Thank you, Mary. Now, please join me to still our minds and open our hearts as we pray for all those people, children and animals in need of spiritual healing, love and light across the planet, in places of war and conflict, nations affected by natural disasters, everyone involved in rescue operations and foreign aid, our National Health Service and the selfless doctors and nurses who work tirelessly for our well-being. We pray for peace in our time and the abolition of atrocities and violence, and we thank the power of the Holy Spirit for giving us strength and hope in times of doubt and despair. We include at this time the following names from our healing list: Leah, Liz, Nathan, Elizabeth, Chris, Jenny, Gemma, Grant, Kareem, Janet, Ben, Joanne Ramsey, June Ramsey, Iris Folks, Daphne, Ruby, Ivor, Ashanti Ramsey, transition, Jeff, Callum, Orla, Pat, and Gordon, Jackie, Callie and family, Kelly and family, Alan B, David B, Merle, Bland, Tucky, Anne, Cookie, Rosemary, Lizzie and family, Una, Audrey and family, Linda, Karen, Mikhail, John Praxter, Lee Oswald, Jenny Burgess, Carol Burgess, Donut making his transition, Susan Elkins, Anne and Alan, Patricia Keane, Paul Williams, Jeff Williams, Ruby Robinson, and Pauline. We now move our attention into the healing silence, to be followed by the serenity prayer, which we will say together. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Terry, can I please ask you to take the offertory in church? And anyone wishing to make a freewill donation may do so on the following link, which is also listed on the Wimbledon Spiritualist Church Facebook pages, www.paypalme/LADPROMS. That's www.paypal.com/paypalme/LADPROMS. Thank you, Terry. My reading this morning is taken from Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now. And this is entitled The Inner Purpose of Your Life's Journey. When you are on a journey, it is certainly helpful to know where you are going, or at least the general direction in which you are moving. But don't forget, the only thing that is ultimately real about your journey is the step that you are taking at this moment. That's all there ever is. Your life's journey has an outer purpose and an inner purpose. The outer purpose is to arrive at your goal or destination, to accomplish what you set out to do, to achieve this or that, which of course implies future. But if your destination or the steps you are going to take in the future take up so much of your attention that they become more important to you than the step you are taking now, then you completely miss the journey's inner purpose, which has nothing to do with where you are going or what you are doing, but everything to do with how. It has nothing to do with future, but everything to do with the quality of your consciousness at this moment. The outer purpose belongs to the horizontal dimension of space and time. The inner purpose concerns a deepening of your being in the vertical dimension of the timeless now. Your outer journey may contain 1,000,000 steps. Your inner journey only has one, the step you are taking right now. As you become more deeply aware of this one step, you realize that it already contains within itself all the other steps as well as the destination. This one step then becomes transformed into an expression of perfection, an act of great beauty and quality. It will have taken you into being, and the light of being will shine through it. This is both the purpose and the fulfillment of your inner journey, the journey into yourself. It will matter to you as long as you haven't realized your inner purpose. After that, the outer purpose is just a game that you may continue to play simply because you enjoy it. It is also possible to fail completely in your outer purpose and at the same time totally succeed in your inner purpose. Or the other way around, which is actually more common, outer riches and inner poverty, or to gain the world and lose your soul, as Jesus put it. Ultimately, of course, every outer purpose is doomed to fail sooner or later, simply because it is subject to the law of impermanence of all things. The sooner you realize that your outer purpose cannot give you lasting fulfillment, the better. When you have seen the limitations of your outer purpose, You give up your unrealistic expectation that it should make you happy, and you make it subservient to your inner purpose. And now Mary will give us her address. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Phil. I could go along with a lot of that because I found that it's in what's happened in my life is that doesn't always do to plan too far ahead, even on the same day, on the way something will happen and change it. And but it's being aware that your life pathway is mapped out, definitely. Every single person that you meet, you are supposed to, however briefly. And in as much that yesterday, at the weekend, on a Saturday, if I haven't got any plans to do anything specific, then I tend to just do whatever comes along. And then when it comes to about 12 or 1-ish, then I'll do myself a sandwich and a cup of tea. And yesterday I suddenly thought, no, I think I'll have my hot meal now. I'll do that. So out of the norm. And then I thought, yeah, I'll wait till 6 o'clock-ish, then I'll do a sandwich. And then 6 o'clock, and I thought, no, need to go to the toilet. So I've gone upstairs, done what I needed to. And then I get a phone call. My second youngest sister. My youngest sister had gone to do a bit of shopping. As is usual, when she's got the whole day, she'll go out a bit late. But she'd been out, and on her way back, the bus that she got wasn't stopping where it usually does. It was ending before then. So she had to get off at a different stop. So as she's got off and she'd gone and she had 4 bags of shopping that really she could have waited even till Monday for some of it because it wasn't necessary. But as she stepped off, it wasn't quite into the curb. She's gone forward. She's hit her head on one of those black rubbish bins that they had. And it was bleeding quite big. So she thought, I have to go to the hospital. And lady that witnessed it said, oh, I'll call an Uber. She did, and she paid for it. And it took my sister to the hospital. So the call I got was to say that because in amongst the shopping that she'd bought, she had some meat, which, being in the urgent care centre at the hospital, wouldn't have lasted until she'd been discharged, whenever that happened to be. So the phone call I got was, could I go over to the hospital, collect the shopping off her, and then take it over to my second youngest sister at the house they share? So I did that, and I went the long way around because there's all manner of roadworks, and I got there. And then I found her, and a lady sitting there said, I'll help you, I'll carry the bags to your car for you. So she did. So there were things that were totally unplanned, but if I hadn't had my hot meal when I did, I would have not been here today because I would have ended up being ill. Because I eventually got home around 10-ish, and I thought, I've got to have something. So I had a couple of slices of toast. But as they say, best laid plans. But it happened that I hadn't any plans. I hadn't been away from home. I was at home. I was available at that particular point in time. There may have been other times when I might not have, and they'd have had to have made some other arrangements, but it happened I was. So your life pathway is mapped out, and things that we say, oh, why did we do that? We did it because it was supposed to happen. You were supposed to do it at that time. Doesn't mean you have to be at the beck and call of everybody the whole time, but it means that if it's necessary, you are available. And there's also the point I usually make about that people in that we cross paths with, we do affect their lives and they do affect ours, however briefly. Even down to the fact that many years ago, and I would say it was over 50 years ago, with my first husband, we went into a pub, which is no longer there. And it was an old style pub. They had sawdust on the floor and they had a man in the corner just playing piano. And I don't know what his name was. I couldn't tell you. And he was playing away there and I just thought, well, that's really nice. And probably about a year or so ago, I had a message one day and it was this man. Now, I didn't know his name, but from how the description I got was it was him. So he somehow recognized me and I was the only person that he could communicate with in any shape or form at that particular time. So we do have these vague connections that we make with people. So no matter what happens in your life, remember everyone, remember everything. You never know when it may come to be needed. I've just drifted away from that, but that is worth delving into, those books and reading them. In as much as the first one you feel read from, the second one is read from, it's going into reading things, even if they don't quite gel with you at the time, you will find that it makes sense. There are a lot of warriors out. I've been told I'm a warrior, which is why some of that I didn't agree with, because you don't have to be feeling humble all the time to be a warrior. No way, no way. But remember that your life's pathway doesn't matter where you are at the moment on that pathway, where you are supposed to end up, you will. And no matter where it is, you may at the moment think, where I am is the place I am to be for the rest of my life. But is it? Just have that thought. Is this for the rest of my life? Or is there more to my life? But don't be surprised when things happen. It's there and it's your life purpose. Give you a few things there to think on. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Mary. Now let us take a moment to reflect on those words before Mary demonstrates her mediumship. I would ask, please, that if a spirit communicator is drawn to you with a message, church members, please respond with a clear yes or no to the statement or if in doubt, just say, I'm not sure, and Mary can then ask for further clarification. It is important for her to hear your voice, because this is the conduit of the energy which Spirit need to make a strong connection. Please can I also ask church message recipients to speak clearly into the handheld microphone. Thank you, Mary.
Cherie, can I speak to you, please? Can you can you understand? Right, your mum. I know that and I never met her, but I've been aware of your mum, and you know that I know that she loved colour like you do, and she's come around you today because you've put on what you have, because initially you weren't.
No.
And it's her influence. She's saying, look, come on, the sun is out. Come on, we'll be bright. Okay. Right, okay. She's just pulled my attention to some words written here, but she's got tea makers. Can you understand why she'd be talking about tea makers? She's talking about there's something that she was involved in. There were people that always did. They were always the ones that made the tea. And the whole thing seemed to fall apart if they weren't there. It's as though the others forgot how they could make tea because they relied so much on the ones that did it as a rule.
Right.
You understand why she's bringing this to you now?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you also understand why she's bringing Circle of Light from the Lion King to you, please?
No. Don't understand that at all.
Right. Just think of the words Circle of Light.
Right.
It's that she wants you to think of.
Right.
The Circle of Light. You know, if you look the wrong way at the sun when you shouldn't do, and you can see that around the sun.
Like an aura.
Yes. She's bringing that to you.
Right.
But she doesn't want you to go looking at the sun like that. But
No.
she wants you to think of that and to put that around yourself, because you need the healing that will come from those colours now.
Thank you.
Can you also understand why she's talking about exercise? But she's also laughing because she's using this action of someone pulling a pint, please.
Right.
Can you also take that back as a memory? It's someone pulling a pint, but it all went totally wrong. It's as though, I don't know what they call those lever things, whatever they are, as though it broke as they've done it and everything's gone. Yeah, you've got it. Yeah, she wants to uplift you. She wants to bring you a lot of laughter. Think of old silly memories.
Thank you.
Yeah, because it's all part of life. And at the time, sometimes these things can be, especially if you were too near and you got the full effect of it all. But later on, there's a laugh about it all.
Yeah.
And she's saying that in life's mishaps comes laughter.
Yeah.
And it's remember the laughter rather than the mishaps. And you've needed a lot of upliftment with laughter at the moment.
Thank you.
And she's saying, come on, that's not my girl. I want my girl back.
Mm.
You understand this?
Yeah.
She's saying, she's come to say, I want my girl back. Come on. You're a fighter. Don't give in. Stand up and face the world.
Thank you.
Wow. And now she's laughing with me because she's changed the word carafe into giraffe. And she's saying, and then you can go from giraffe to laugh. And that's what she wants with you. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. She wants to leave you with lots and lots of love, and she's bringing you, she's putting a glass in your hand, which has got nothing in it at the moment, but it's to be filled.
Right.
And it's one of those old-fashioned Ravenhead glasses that had the little, you could see the light through and it all reflected, and as though you would get rainbow lights coming through it if you held it a certain way.
Right.
And she's bringing you that. It's like she's trying to bring that lots of colour and light around you.
Yeah. Crystal.
Okay. Lots and lots of love. She wants to give you a set of those glasses because she's saying she don't like what you've got. They're boring. So you'll have to look out for them, because if she's giving you them, then they're there.
Right.
Okay, so but she doesn't like what you've got at the moment for some reason. Anyway, with lots of love, that's from your mum.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, Joan, can I speak to you, please? Oh, this is really weird. Okay, oh, they're playing silly games because I've got your husband, but before he said what he was about to say, I've got this dog running.
Right.
And it's jumping up to you.
Oh, lovely.
It had a personality beyond personality.
Yes.
And it's sort of, it's knocked your husband out the way, and it's saying, well, I want to say hello.
Oh, it's lovely.
And it's coming, it's jumping up. And so pleased to see you.
Oh, that's lovely. Yes.
So pleased. And can you understand also, there's a gentleman, he's calling him, saying he was a Sparks. So that's an electrician, isn't it? But he's calling himself a Sparks.
Like a little bit more about that, not sure.
Right, okay. Right. So he's referring to himself as a Sparks.
Right.
And you don't tend to get them nowadays, do you? So can you take a gentleman who was an electrician going back in time? I would actually go to the 50s with this gentleman. He's got one of the old-fashioned overalls on they tended to wear.
I think about that one because it's a long time ago.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But he has come to say hello to you.
All right, thank you.
But I'm not giving things that are not saying things are going wrong. But he's come because he wants you to do a check around, please.
Yes, that's right. Absolutely right. I have been doing, yes.
Right. Okay. So that's who's been pushing you to do it.
Yes.
Okay. So he wanted that done, yes. So okay. So now you know why he's around. Now you know why he's come, because he's been pushing you there.
Thank you.
Now, can you understand? I know your husband has brought teachings through you in the past, and you've had lots of writing to do.
Yes.
But can you understand that there's a lot more that he wants you to do?
I said so, yes. I'm waiting.
Okay. So if he's mentioning it now, he must be very close to actually starting.
Good.
He's probably, he's saying, I'm getting all my ducks in a row.
Yes. Right.
and then,
I understand, yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
so then he wants you to be there with the pen and paper and be away. Because when he does, the world disappears from you, doesn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
and he's bringing that in. He wants that to organise that quiet time where there will be no interruptions,
yes,
where you can just sit and link with him and then put the words down.
yes, yes.
Right. Taking me to words again. Now I've got uplifting. You know, he's saying that he's giving you things that are going to be very uplifting,
Lovely.
so that you can share it with people.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. I'm actually right. They've drawn my attention to the word address. Now he's saying that he's bringing forward all these words for you to use in your mediumship working.
Oh, right.
Okay. He wants it shared with others.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And we've done that before as well. This is another lot that's coming.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. Oh, it keeps coming. Right. It's just drawn my attention to the word switch off lights. Switch off the lights. Now, can you understand there?
I can. I keep going to sleep as soon as I get into bed, and if I don't turn the light off straight away, I wake up hours later and it's still on.
There you go.
So that's
So
what I
he's
mean.
aware. So he's just giving you that little nudge.
Yes.
Do it before you sleep.
Yeah.
Not to say, hold on, lights off.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about, but there's something that you've done recently. It's an achievement, and he's given you a big tick for that.
Took the rap.
No, for what you've done, you've achieved something
Yeah.
recently, and he's giving you a big tick for that.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, thank you.
Right. Yes. Right. Now they're going back. Now he's brought out the old thing, I think they did with the typing. What was it? Every good boy deserves favour. Yes, a little saying thing that used to be used. Every good boy deserves favour.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, that's to do with like a keyboard thing. Is it music? Yeah. Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. I knew I remembered it come from somewhere, but this is what he's had to said. Every good boy deserves favour.
Yes.
Okay.
I expect that's himself he's talking about.
Okay. You can understand it, yeah. He's saying, yes. Okay. Oh, he's just said Ambrose.
Well, I've got a number like Uncle Ambrose, yes.
Ambrose, yeah.
Passed away, of course.
Right. Could you understand that then? If that's musical notes, can you understand that with Ambrose?
He was very musical. They were
There you
all
go.
very much so, yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No, it had to make sense more than that. Yes. Yes. Talking about the music. And you have an innate love of music.
Yes.
And many types of music.
Yes.
It's not just one. You're not stuck in one category.
No,
You've
right.
got like a broad range
yes.
of musical appreciation. Yeah. Right. When you start to do the writing from him, he wants you to have soft music playing in the background.
All right. Okay.
So balance
yes.
yourself with that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I've just got your mum popping in. She's just saying she was a stickler for carrying out things to the letter.
Yes, yes,
If there was a procedure, you had to follow that to
yes,
the letter.
yes.
No,
Mhm.
no way could you step out from that.
That's right, yes.
And she's saying, I appreciate now that that wasn't always necessary.
Maybe a bit over the top. She was, but
She
yes,
said that she appreciates the fact that you do some things not the way she would have done. But she says she appreciates that that is your way.
yes, she did everything really properly, you know. Maybe I don't reach that.
No, but she's saying she appreciates that you have your own way
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that you are an individual. And she said, and regardless, she still loves you.
Yes, she did, yeah.
Yeah,
And also, yeah.
she still loves you. And they want to give you a gift, and they want to give you, oh, what is that? Oh, it's chocolates, but they're got fillings, but it's not, it's raspberry fillings
Oh, that's
in
nice.
chocolates. Yes. She said, I'm not being the common with saying strawberry, but she said, no, raspberry. That's a nice, delicate flavour. And she wants to give you that with
I
lots
do
of love.
prefer that flavour, yeah.
Yeah, that's with lots of
Yeah.
love for you.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, where we go? Sharon, can you understand? Sharon, the blonde lady there. Can you understand? I've got someone in spirit doing. Now I've got country dancing. You know, all they're all in their lines and they're all going forward and back and round and that. Can you understand?
No.
Going back a memory, please.
Oh, my dad always did silly dances.
Okay, because it's all, they're just going on and they're saying, they're taking your hand and saying, come on up, we're going like this. And then, yeah, and then you can kick your leg that way and then you can kick your leg that way. And they want you to, the way they're putting it is let your hair down. Have a little bit of enjoyment. Okay. Also going back in time to an old-fashioned hospital. One of the old ones, they're showing me, I don't know if you know the Wilson Hospital at Mitcham.
Yes.
It had taken me to there as it used to be.
Mm.
Can you understand that?
Yeah. But I was born in St Helier.
Yes, I know, but they're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
talking about being
No,
born,
no.
but they're talking about memories of old hospitals,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
they used to be.
Yeah, probably went there for appointments, I would imagine.
Yeah, they used to have a little A&E as well, which
Yeah.
was actually weird, but they
Yeah.
did. Yes. Yes, it's that memory, whereas now everything is far more clinical in a way,
Yeah.
but they're still getting the job done. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as the job is done. And this gentleman is conveying that to you. It doesn't matter how you do things, in what order, as long as it's done and it comes out with the same effect. Does it matter if you stand on your head and wash the ceiling, you know, or lie on the floor and roll over and use a duster at the same time? It's no matter what you do, it's the final effect. If it comes out to what was needed, then that's okay. It's like, do things your way.
Thank you.
Never mind the others.
Thank you.
Can you also understand I have the name of Susan being given to me? Susan.
Can't think of anyone.
Right, can you go back to school days, please?
Yep.
Okay, because I've got now, okay, I'm being given the name Susan, but it would be very easy to say they're in spirit because I don't know that they're in spirit. I am just being given the name.
Mm.
So if they are still here, then you will come across something connecting with them
Okay.
in the not too distant future. And if they are in spirit, you will be made aware of it.
Okay. Thank you.
Can you also understand the name of Evelyn?
Only a lady who has not passed.
No.
She's
Okay. Can you understand there being something around her that is important at the moment?
I haven't heard anything.
Right. Okay. So then you're likely to come across it.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Thank
at the
you.
moment, just send out a thought in her
Thank you.
direction because it may be that that's what's needed.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we've just had a Joanne walk through the door, but can you understand a Joanne?
No.
Okay. Right, okay, so then maybe I've got to speak to Joanne in a minute. Okay. And now saying to you, just saying X, Y, Z. It's right. You're going through the alphabet and you've got X, Y, and Z to come.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Can you understand a gentleman who was a cab driver, please? Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm trying to do what I'm doing. If you need to talk, get up and walk outside, please. Yeah, a cab driver. Okay.
Can't really think of any.
No, okay. Okay, so I'm not saying take him away with them, just got this cab driver.
Yeah.
He was a bit of a lad. So have a look back because he's there. Can you understand where there was a blue front door? Because if you can remember where there was a blue front door, around that time will be where you will find you knew this man.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just so that, you know, you've got a point of reference there to find out. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. They want to give you lots of love and they want to give you what you're going to give her as a gift. Oh, okay. They're giving you a honeydew melon.
Yeah.
With lots of love.
Thank you.
And lots of nourishment in it. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Joanne, I'll need to speak to you then because Sharon didn't remember a Joanne. Can I speak to you? Okay. Okay. Yeah. But as I've said that, now I didn't really know the man, but you did. Your neighbour Phil.
Yes, yes.
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 I heard
Yes.
way back yonder that he'd passed, somebody said, which was quite a shock at the
That's
time.
right, yeah.
Well, I didn't really know him. I just knew of him, but I've just seen him standing in front of you. And can you understand there being people connected with him that are around and about?
Yeah, they live on the next street to me.
Okay, right, because he wants to say hello to them. If you're able to,
Yes.
without them running
Yes, I will go
away, just
that.
say, he just says hello because he is around them.
I will say that. Thank you.
Okay. Now, Right. Can you understand a little girl?
A little bell.
A little girl.
Oh yeah.
Girl.
Depends
Yeah.
which age. Yeah, I've got a few of them around.
Yeah. There's this one is a real princess.
I think I know who you mean. Yeah.
Right. And I've got to take my glasses off because I normally do when I'm doing this, just in case they want to play with them. And they were just going to move my glasses. So can you understand needing some attention towards your eyesight and your glasses?
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it, because I have to do that because they ruined a pair of my glasses by fiddling with them several times. Right. So they're saying don't put it off.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. God's a lady says she's your mother and she's flicking your hair.
Maybe she's saying I need to take it out and wash it.
She's just going, flick. But she'd want to put lots of pink and red bows in it.
I never had bows, but maybe just about love and memories. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's trying to do it now because you can't stop her. And you can't see them, but she knows that they're there because she wanted a little princess. And you didn't tend to be a little princess.
Never really. No.
No, she's saying, oh gosh, what a tomboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Can you also remember, for some reason, I don't know, I've got you walking up to some dog, getting the lead and taking it for a walk.
Oh yes. Yeah, how funny. Yeah. It ran away. Yeah.
Oh dear, dear, dear. You say nothing's secret, is it?
No. I've forgotten about that.
So God save us from mothers, eh? Right, okay. Just draw my attention to announcements. So there is an announcement that's going to be made that affects you. You understand? It's something that you're expecting anyway.
Okay, I think, yeah, it's preparation, yeah.
Yeah. Can you also understand now, I don't know whether that person's here or whether they're in spirit, I'm just being given the name and I'm not getting it quite. It's either Nisha or Misha.
It's Nisha, that's so amazing, yeah.
Yeah. I've just got the name.
Wow.
Yeah. And I've got bright eyes with this.
Yeah.
Bright eyes.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you also understand why they're talking about drinking water, please?
That I need to drink more regularly.
Okay, so you know it.
Yeah, I do.
Do it.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
It's easy, really. Just have that glass or bottle around. Even if you have them dotted around in different places so that your attention is drawn to it. This I need to have, so do it.
Thank you.
It does govern our lives, you know. There you go. Anyway. Can you also understand why they're talking about 3 weeks?
No, maybe in one context, maybe that's a timeline that I need to allow for, yeah.
Okay, but it's you can understand why they're saying it.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. Okay. They're coming in with XYZ for you as well.
Just that's how life has been. There's just loads and loads going on. Yeah.
Okay. It's like yes, everything is it's also as though you've got there's all sorts of signs that have been coming away. You've got hieroglyphics,
Oh,
You've
wow.
got it's loads of it's like you've got you've got question marks, exclamation marks, commas, full stops,
Oh,
you
yes,
name it,
yeah,
it's all there.
I
Yes.
understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like as though you can hardly walk without falling over some sign or symbol.
Oh, that's, yeah, I get that completely.
So make note of it.
Yeah.
Make note of it because it's special for you.
Thank you.
Nobody else but for you.
Thank you very much.
And for you to understand and for you to make sense of and you to act upon.
Thank you.
They want me to leave you with lots of love. And was regarding to the water, I feel as though I need to drink about a gallon of water at the moment. So
Yeah.
that's not me, this is you.
Yeah, thank you.
And they want to give you lots of love. And they want to give you, what are you giving her? Oh, okay, a light stick.
Oh, okay. That makes perfect sense, actually. I gave them out on my birthday. Yeah.
All right, but they're giving one to you.
Thank
You
you.
need to keep it.
I would love to.
And
Thank
they
you.
will give you a really, really long one, almost like a lightsaber.
Wow.
And it's because you need that. You need to always make sure you have light to see your way through.
Thank you so much. Bless you.
So I can leave with that. Bless you. Bless you.
Grateful.
How are we
Thank you.
doing? Okay. All right. Right. I'm coming to my lady now. I met you the other day. We even spoke earlier, but your name's just gone out my head. Yeah, yeah. Jalida, yes. But I've got somebody here that could never get your name from when you were little. They called you anything under the sun but Jalida.
Oh, bless.
Can you understand this person?
There was a girl in my primary school that called me Jelly Dodd, and then my
Yeah,
called me
it was anything under the sun but your real name. It never got. And she's actually saying sorry. Sorry. Sorry, I
I
did.
think her name was Dagmar.
Yeah.
She called me Jelly Dodd. It could have been her.
Yeah,
School.
we're just saying sorry.
Oh, bless.
Sorry. And it didn't mean to insult.
It was a good thing because it meant that my dad then called me Jelly Dodd for the rest of his life. So it was a good thing. It was a lovely thing. No need to apologise. It was a good thing.
Oh, there you are. But then Jelly Dodd, that got people calling you Ken Dodd.
Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe behind my back.
But it's these little things. It's like they talk about suffering, slings and arrows, but we do shrug off those things that come at us.
Yeah.
Whether they're intended to be an insult or not, we shrug them off.
Yeah.
We're made of stern stuff, and you're made of stern stuff.
Stern?
Stern stuff, yes, strong. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Strong, yeah.
Good.
Yes. Oh, golly, what's that? It's something that goes about colour me. What's that? Colour me different colours, and that goes through about colouring you. Yeah. No, can't remember. It's gone. About the colours that you are. You are colours. And you can put out the colour that you wish to be at any given time.
Oh, how do you mean put out?
It's like emanate from yourself.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like sending out the colour to people. So this is me. You know, if it's one day you want to be purple, you can say, okay, send that out to the world. Let people see me as purple today.
Okay.
And then it could be another day you want to be green, and you can, if you are feeling at one with nature, you may wish to be green.
Okay.
Okay. You have a connection with nature.
Yeah.
You feel happy when you're out in nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they want me to take my shoes off and imagine that under my feet is grass. And this is what they want with you. It's like putting your feet into that soft grass.
Lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. And joining with nature. Taking in the energy that nature has to offer.
I always have done when I can. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's standing with your back against the tree. It's useful to be an oak tree, but it doesn't matter what tree, because they will all share their energy.
The trees
The trees do.
with us.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. Oaks are the strongest, but any other tree will still share energy with you.
With me or with everyone? or-
Anybody.
With everyone.
Anyone.
Lovely.
Anyone wants to stand with the back against the tree.
The
If
tree
I'm-
will share its energy with us if we
Yes.
lean against it.
Yes.
Lovely.
And you could also say, can I have some of your energy?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They
Thank
do.
you.
Yeah. And also, they're showing me you sitting by an open fire and looking at the firelight in wonderment.
Yeah.
Can you also understand I'm being given the name of Jean, please?
Of?
Jean.
Jean.
Jean. Yeah.
Jean.
Yes. Yes.
I can't think of a Jean right now, but maybe.
Okay. Let's see where. Okay.
I know a Jane.
No, this is the name I had was Jean. Can you look back to a workplace, please? They're going back about 20 years.
And what would Jean have been at the workplace?
Yeah.
What was the workplace?
No, I'm not being given. I
Oh.
am just saying that
Oh.
they are saying go back 20 years to a workplace and you will find Jean there.
Oh gosh, I can't think.
Okay. Don't worry yourself over it.
Okay,
It's
sorry.
just that they do this. They think that we should know them immediately, and we don't always, because the number of people that cross our paths throughout
Unless it was
life.
Jean Fielder from Fielder's Bookshop when I worked there.
Oh, right, okay.
That
And
was-
I was only talking to somebody on Wednesday about what was Fielder's and what it is now.
Okay. But that was
So-
much longer than 20 years ago. That was more like, 35 years ago.
Okay. But you would still have known her 20 years ago.
No, I never really met her. She was the
You
lady that
didn't?
owned the bookshop.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I vaguely met her and it wasn't good really what happened. 'Cause
Really? Okay. Okay.
I don't think it can be her.
No, 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 no. No, maybe not. So don't worry on it.
Yeah, I don't think it
So-
can be her.
No, okay, don't worry on it. No. No. No, don't worry on it. Just bear in mind the fact that she's made contact and it was that long ago and that she remembers you. So don't worry about it. Okay.
Sorry.
No, no, not at all. As I say, we do not remember the name of every single person that we've crossed paths with. Too many. You'd be going, oh, you would not be well if you were remembering every single person in one go. just pop that to one side and forget about it. And if you're meant to remember it, you will do. But don't take it away and worry about it.
Thank you.
Okay? Okay. Oh. I've got a gentleman that he had a habit of, when it was summer, he'd go round sprinkling everybody with water. He'd find ways to sprinkle you with water.
Okay.
And he's just saying, it's going to be a hot day today. I'm going to sprinkle you with water.
Oh, bless.
Cool you
Thank
down.
you.
So he's just come in to just to put you a little bit of coolness around you.
Oh, thank you.
And they want to leave you with lots of love, and they want to give you a gift of them. What are you giving?
Pardon?
I'm just saying, what is it? They want to give you a gift, and they are giving you. Okay. It's the rhododendron flower,
Oh, lovely.
and it's a beautiful bright pink one,
Lovely. Thank you.
and that's with them with love.
Oh, bless. Thank you. Bless.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Right. Thank you, everybody. We've come to a halt now. And if you could share any of that, those of you online, then please do. Sorry, we can't speak to you directly, but thank you for sharing the service with us, and thank you all here for listening. Oops, I'm trying to take the keyboard with me. Work. Oops.
Thank you, Mary, for a very uplifting demonstration. And I have some notices before we close this service. Our guest medium for the Divine Service on June the 8th is Bill Hughes. Please note that our healing clinics are every Tuesday from 7 till 8:15 and Thursday from 10 until 12 noon at Wimbledon. Both healing clinics are for members of the community and animals, and you will always be greeted by our healer practitioners in a safe, friendly, and welcoming atmosphere, and donations apply. Our Wimbledon Friendship Club is every Wednesday from 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m, which offers a wealth of new topics, practitioner-led discussions, workshops, and guest mediums on the first Wednesday of every month. So become a regular friend and enjoy the benefits of our expanding membership. This coming Wednesday, June the 4th, please join us for lively conversation and lots more in our new for 2025 Friendship Club. Meet, relax, and enjoy. The admission is £5 on this particular occasion, this coming Wednesday, which includes refreshments and a demonstration of trance mediumship given by myself, Phil Shaw, and my spirit guides Chung and White Feather. New events for summer 2025. Dawn Collinson's Open Circle is now running. This is a great opportunity to deepen your connection with spirit in a supportive and welcoming environment. Dawn runs the circle on the second and fourth Thursday of every month at 7 p.m, and her next meeting is on June the 12th. The cost is £7 per person. You can pay on the night. No need to register in advance. Just turn up. However, we would like to hear from you if you are interested in attending. Mary, would you like me to say anything about your closed circle? No, fine. Forthcoming demonstrations. There is a demonstration of mediumship with Ivan Lee and Ashley Robinson at Wimbledon on June the 22nd, which is a Sunday, at 7 p.m. The tickets are £6.50, and there is a booking link on our Wimbledon Facebook page. There is another demonstration of mediumship with Sarah Warman at our sister church, Hackbridge, on June the 27th at 7:30. The admission is £5. And new for Wednesday evenings, our demonstrations of mediumship continue with Dawn Collinson as our guest medium on June the 25th at 7 p.m, and the admission is £5. Rachel Davis is available for one-to-one crystal healing at Wimbledon and Hackbridge churches, and this is to rebalance, re-energize and relax the mind, body and spirit. And we have been having exceedingly good feedback about Rachel's treatments, so do try and treat yourself to a nice crystal healing. To book a session, please contact Rachel on her mobile number, which appears on our Facebook pages. Please note for your diary, the next open platform with myself, Phil Shaw, is this coming Thursday, June the 5th at 7 p.m. This is an opportunity for intermediate, advanced and working mediums to practice and polish their evidential mediumship, inspirational speaking and psychic art in a welcoming and nurturing environment. Full details will be posted in due course on the Facebook pages, and any inquiries about Open Platform, please direct them to myself on Facebook or via my email, which is philesoteric@gmail.com. Thank you. That concludes the notices. And Mary, may I now ask you to close the service in prayer? Thank you. I bet they wonder what we're doing on this.
Oh dear, everybody, we have a little step because I'm a shorty, so you wouldn't see me at all otherwise. And I was nearly having to stand at a funny angle. There you go. We give thanks for the time met here together with our loved ones from the world of spirit, and I ask that they return from whence they came, so that they can join us again soon. And I ask that we be kept safe and well on our journeys homeward until we meet again. Amen. And thank you all online for joining us.
Thank you very much, Mary.
Thank
I'd like to
you,
give the
Phil.
lovely flowers.
Yes.
Yeah.
You.